welcome to a game called Pools. This is a low-key kind of atmospheric game where you more or less just wander around looking at stuff. And why I wanted to play this right now is because it's Friday, and Friday's my last work day, so I'm a little bit tired, so I figured this would be perfect for it. You know, just chill out, just relax, just, play some games where you walk around and look at stuff, so... But yeah, the idea behind this game, well, I guess I really got to get into it, is if you know about the backrooms. The backrooms was a big thing that's been happening in recent years. Imagine like the world is like a game, but in games sometimes you can accidentally like clip through a wall or clip through a floor and you end up in a place you're not supposed to be. That's the idea behind this. Imagine you like clip through the floor and suddenly you're in an area which is like, wait, what's this? This isn't, this looks strange. So, but I think like the backrooms itself has like a lore. Probably everyone's seen the image of like the infinite hallways, like the very yellow wallpaper with the fluorescent lights. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen that. But I think it has its own like rules, like in terms of established lore with the backrooms. Like it's all been written to the point where it's like set in stone, but at the same time it's leaving plenty of room for creativity. Because I believe like the first floor on the backrooms is that like the infinite hallway area, and like the second or third floor is like the pool rooms, because apparently they can fall through the floor again, they end up in a different area, and then you can end up exploring through a different area, and so on and so forth. So essentially it leaves like a lot of creativity for like people to make their own floors, much like SCP, if you're familiar with that. Like, you can make your own area if you really want to, or you can just, it's like a lot of like really interesting stuff to delve into if you really want to. But this game was based around that, the infinite pool rooms, because in game development there's like a lot of areas which are like behind the scenes which you're not supposed to see. Like consider them dev rooms, which are like incomplete, where they're testing out stuff, where like there's some geometry laid around that doesn't really make any sense. I guess that's the whole idea behind the back rooms. It can stretch on forever, but at the same time, and you're not supposed to actually see it. Like imagine like the world is the final product, the final game, but like the back rooms is the areas that you're not supposed to see behind the scenes, right? So, but yeah, I thought I had to get that out of the way just to explain it really. So, but anyway, we're gonna start jumping into it. Looks like there's like 6 areas or something like that, but I remember I saw somebody playing a demo of this forever ago. So, because the problem with a lot of backrooms games are they're more or less based on the backrooms areas, but at the same time, oh no, there's a spooky monster roaming around. Oh no, watch out! Where, like, there are some like hostile areas in the backrooms, but a lot of them are like, they're not supposed to actually have anything in them. So I think this is like the first game that I've seen based on the backrooms that's actually kind of faithful to its what is it? What's the word? It's source material. So, but we'll see. See if we get all the way to the sixth area, and then suddenly it becomes a chase sequence game, maybe. So, yeah. Anyway, so stop playing, shall we? But yeah, I definitely do enjoy walking simulators for the most part. Do I press anything? Oh, I do. Okay. But yeah, it's very hard to find like nice, like chilled out games where you just walk around and we have to worry too much about most things. So I'm guessing we did come from like a area above. So yeah, because I believe in like a lot of like backrooms areas you can what is it? You can there's like certain ways you get to different floors, and sometimes you end up like going backwards as well. So it all depends on the established lore and whatnot. But yeah, because I remember I forget the guy's name, but I remember there was like a guy that was like a big like backrooms channel, like borderline like a lot of people like made livings of this like idea. Like, I don't know. I guess like just making videos where pretty much you just like tell people, you know. In this day and age, people don't want to actually look up shit themselves, right? Yeah, but hey, get somebody to read it to them. Now we're talking. Um, but I'm not sure if they're like as popular now or as they were like back in the day. I say back in the day, it's probably like a couple of years ago now, but but my guy's like really tall. He's almost as tall as me. Jeez, it's like I was just noticing that. Um, yeah, I was gonna say, oh yeah, there was like one YouTube channel that I saw that was like that was all about the backrooms and the backrooms lore. Um, and I remember he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make my own backrooms room." And I remember it was like more or less like a creepypasta story. It wasn't like really like explained like the like the layer and like what happens in the layer. He was like, "This is what happens to you, and this is what happens to you," and it's like, this isn't really like okay, so this happens to everyone that goes in there, and I just like think about that all the time. For some reason, that always enters my head. Enters my head. It's like, yeah, this isn't really. Ironically, very ironic that you like that you're very much your channel is dedicated to this, but pretty much like the structures and the rules when you try to make your own doesn't really. Oh shit, what's that? Doesn't really apply. Hmm. I guess that's supposed to be like somebody else is here, right? Because I think that's also another idea of the back rooms. Like, you are pretty much alone. Like, there are other people here, but like they're so huge and expansive that you probably never see anybody else. But I think it's supposed to be like, you have that kind of unease. Like you try to find somebody, but then you might see something in the corner of your eye. Was that somebody, or was it your mind playing tricks on you? That's the question. Let's get to deep real quick. Was this done on Unreal 5? I think so. I'm assuming maybe. You have the water effects ready to go, right? So would make sense. Um, but yeah, also this game does have VR support, so if you really want to get immersed, you absolutely can. I do not have a VR, so I'm good on that. Also, I felt that there was like a little bit of a. I'm not sure if like the game slowed me down there for the sake of loading, but I'm assuming so. And a game where, well, if I was to develop this, I'd more or less make like the area open up as you move around. So I think that's like what a lot of games do. Especially oh, I can't really. So, okay, some sort of fan or something, but yeah, there's like a bunch of games where like the game saves assets by it pretty much like just like renders what you're looking at and like just the general area. So even if you whip out around the camera fast enough, you can actually see that happen. I've seen that in a bunch of games where like you whip around the camera, suddenly stuff will spawn in. It didn't spawn in fast enough. It's like, ooh, that's a shame. It's a duck. Taxi. I actually did I did actually buy this is like a little while ago, but I did actually buy a rubber duck. And you think, oh yeah, that's whatever. But I bought it for my shower. I don't have a bathtub, so I'm like, fuck it, why not? Hey man, if I want to have a rubber duck in my shower, you gonna stop me? No. Um, because I was watching a podcast. It was a visual podcast, but it was like a bunch of guys that were just like hanging out in like a what was it? It was like a hot tub, but they were like borderline just filling out with the water and using it as a pool, just hanging out, just chatting in it. While they had a boat in the pool with them, and like they were just like being like, man, it's like really easy just like to pick it up and just play with it just unconsciously while you're talking. Um, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna buy like a remote control boat, but a dock. There's an idea. Next best thing. So, and pretty much it just sits there. I don't ever I feel any need to ever pick it up, but you never know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day when I get through my midlife crisis, I have to break down, sit in the shower for like an hour, and then use it as a comfort thing, right? I remember I've seen that like in so much media. Hang on. I'll finish my thought after I go through here. Hopefully there's some water going through this slide. Get some severe skin rash. Goodness. Oh, if you had clothes on, it'd be fine, but oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's like so many like shows and like films and whatnot where you see like the obligatory scene. The character breaks down, sits in the shower, and like cries themselves. That's like something I've never really done. I think I actually just sat down in a shower once, and then the second sat down, I was like, yeah, I want to get up again. I don't really get depressed personally, so I mean, everyone gets lonely, everyone gets sad. I guess that's like a part of human nature, but I don't know. It's strange. Like sometimes, because I live in a apartment complex, and sometimes I'll hear my neighbors just like crying, just like sometimes like some people depends on the person. Sometimes some people just can't hold it in; they just have to let it out, right? But I've never really come across that. Although I think there was like one point where actually that did happen to me. Um, but I remember it was like after I got into like a minor like car accident. Not like a minor car accident, but I was like on my bike and I like ran to a car. And it wasn't too bad. I just like fractured. No, not fractured. I just like sprayed my. Excuse me. Hello. What was that? I was talking. If you don't mind. Oh shit. It's like that shimmer around the corner. I thought maybe there was somebody there. That's supposed to put you on the edge, right? It's like, is there somebody here? But yeah, when I didn't finish my thought. Oh, it's a duck. I see. Okay. This isn't a reality where like ducks can like some sort of omnipotent being. You think it's a duck, but it's actually something masquerading as a duck. Shape-shifting being. Maybe. But yeah, I just like sprained my shoulder and my wrists. And I remember I went to my work being like just trying to tell them um that I couldn't work that night, just trying to tell them. I just like couldn't hold it in. I just started crying, so I can just absolutely understand. But I don't know if you do it on a regular basis. If it's situational, I get it, but if it's like happening like every other week, it's like, I don't know, man. I guess I'm just a man, though. Hard inside. I deal with this. Jeez. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, because there are some like. Oh, hang on. Can I go down here? Oh shit! You see that? It's like some hands. I see that. Crazy. Can I come down too? No? Okay. Sure. Just you, huh? That kind of did freak me out a little bit. Like, ugh. A bit creepy. But yeah, I think in the back rooms there are some like creatures and whatnot, because I have like read up on it. Um, and I think one of them is like there was like two like types of creatures, and there's a war that happens. Like it's already happened, it's already done. So there's like a type of creature that is in like one of these backrooms areas, but they're like the only ones that are left. And it's like, yeah, we beat the other guys. They're dead now, so there's none left. Right. Big open areas. And I think this is like why a lot of like by like liminal spaces. It's like the big, like huge, impossibly large areas, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's like always something like about like big, large, open areas I've always found appealing. Like not even like to this degree. It's like whenever I visit a new area and just like it's a big like open, empty like place like this, there's always like a feeling like I don't know, awe or something. That's hard to describe, but I've always had that for as long as I can remember. And at the same time, I kind of like, oh, you can sit down. You can chill out. Also, this chair would not make that noise, but okay. Yeah, I could chill out and chat while I open this drink. Um, but yeah, also the reverse as well. I don't actually mind like areas which are kind of like a bit tight spaced. Because I know like some people get like claustrophobia, but I've like never got that, so. Hmm. Yeah. Then again, I wouldn't want to be like in a very tight area for like a long period of time, but also I love how like the buzzing lights like amplified and stuff as I sat down, so. Oh, okay. A little bit. It might have been just like the way I was looking, so. But yeah, these chairs would not make that noise. That's more of like a wooden chair noise, but that's fine. It might be some sort of it's an error in the code. Also, these fucking plastic chairs are not good. They break like crazy. Just like the weight of you sitting in them. Not good. Well, to be fair, you can find like decent ones, but a bit more reinforced. But I do remember, I think while I was doing volunteer work at the Salvation Army, we had a bunch of those chairs, and I remember, oh, obviously they were to buy. Um, and I remember I was just like, oh, I grabbed one. I was like, I'll just sit down for a bit, no worries. Um, and just sitting down on one was enough to break it just under my weight alone. I'm not a heavy guy. Well, I'm pretty tall, but so I'm guessing that's the end of the first area. Whee! Yeah, I think I was only sitting down there for like I don't know, half an hour or so, but it's hard to say. But yeah, I think also this warped perspective might come from like this character maybe like using a camera as well. Characters I'm playing as anyway. Because I think, excuse me, there's like a lot of like backroom stuff as well. There's like people that like make like YouTube channels where they're like a guide that's fallen into the back rooms and like they have like their own camera, like they're filming as they go. So it'd be something to that degree. Or maybe it might be just like walk for like the style, right? Could also be that. Yeah, it's hard to say. I've never really looked into, well, apart from like just like the lore explaining videos, but there are some people that like love doing like their own like kind of like what if I fell into the back rooms and how would I assess the situation? Because I remember there was like something like that a while ago with Marble Hornets, same kind of idea, right? Oh no, not the same kind of idea, but like you're a guy with a camera. Um, and that was like one of the very earliest takes on Slender Man forever ago, if you don't know. Um, but yeah, I remember I was actually watching quite a bit of Marble Hornets, but I dropped off because I'm guessing like they started to run out of ideas because there was a few points where they'd find like a bag of tapes and they'd be like, "Oh, damn, okay, so I guess we got to go through these tapes one by one." And every episode following was one of the tapes, like they'd look at it and be like, from this area, and somebody was in this location filming this other house and whatnot. So, and I remember they did all those, and they go through all the tapes, and they continued the story, right? But I remember that happened later on, the same thing happen again. It's like, oh look, we found a bag of more tapes, and I could just see those like 30 something tapes in that bag. I'm like, nah, fuck this. I'm not doing that again for like 30 plus more episodes. No, thank you. I'm out. I'm all good. Circle. I see. Yeah, but I'm not sure if there's like a designated path or if you just have to keep on like wandering and then you can like eventually find your way, or maybe I'm just getting like very lucky, or I'm not too sure. So I think like the demo that I watched somebody play a while ago was like the first few levels. I actually don't remember, but I don't remember it was that long ago or play wise. Actually, I wonder. I could look it up at the same time. I'm like, don't like to spoil myself, but 'cause I always do that, right? I always go on to how long to beat. Be like, how long is the game? Having all next access to your fingertips. Oh, I saw that. Oh, or maybe like it was the lighting. Oh, I thought I saw the water pop in. I was just talking about that. Doesn't have to pop in until you look at it, right? Loop. Oh, can we drown ourselves? Oh, never mind. Oh. Alright, don't go that way. Sure. But yeah, that does confirm it then. This guy is like looking through like a video camera. I'm guessing like if you go down the path you don't intend to go down, or potential doom spot, or just rewind. Because I know there's like some pits you can fall down, so. Right. Yeah. Oh. But yeah. What else is there to talk about? Jeez. I don't know. I could talk about my back pain, but you probably don't want to hear about that. Not that it's bad, it's just that yeah, I don't know. It's like used not any out of the ordinary that like my back feels pretty sore on like work weeks, but I don't know. Recently it's been like severely sore. And we've got like a physio guy that's supposed to come in. To check on us to make sure we're feeling alright, but he has to like book the appointment. I'm like, alright, I'll book the appointment, why not? Yeah, just get my back checked out. And I did book like book a session, but he didn't show up, so I was like, oh, he must be on holidays and just nobody told me. Great. But it was annoying though, because my boss was like, "Oh no," he's like, because like what some people do is like they book an appointment and they'll like piss off and just go home. So he was like, "Oh, you gotta hang around though. You just can't go home." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Whatever. I don't care." But I remember I waited like an hour. I was just sitting there for like an hour, like all these people like passing me, like nobody said anything. It's like, well, I guess I'll just leave then. I guess he's not showing up. It wouldn't be hard if like somebody knew, being like, "Hey, he's not here today," or "He's on holidays," or whatever happened. But I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. What else? What else? Just trying to rack my brain. Not much has been happening recently. Not too much. Oh, anybody there? Oh, is that another duck? I want to check it out. I could probably just like jump down there, but it's fine. Aha, shapeshifter. A few ducks in here, or yeah. Oh, probably when I go too far down there, I could see that my character model is starting to sink. That's probably not the way to go. But yeah, it does like remind me of like an SCP-esque creature. That's also another thing you get lost in like forever. Because there are like, thousands upon thousands of entries, and there's like the well-known ones, but also there's like obviously like, all the ones that are like lesser known, so you can like definitely get lost in like trying to read it like crap. Um, but like there's ones that are just like basic objects or something posing as an object, or that's what I was kind of thinking of. Maybe something that's trying to disguise itself as a regular, ordinary duck. Being like, don't worry about me, I'm just a regular duck. Smile. Oh, hello. Photo next door. Just my imagination, right? It's not something else moving through the water. That'd be crazy. Yeah, but I'm assuming like as you move around, the ripples will reverberate off the wall, right? Kinda. Yeah, a little bit. Oh. Yeah, it's exactly me. That's me after a long work week, right? Ugh. Yeah. I think there's like some people that have been working at my workplace for like 20, 30 years. God, just when I get to that point. Oh boy. Like I'm already starting to feel kind of sore and like kind of not great now. Can only imagine what's gonna feel like another 10 years or whatever. But I guess we'll see. We'll hold in there as much as we can. Because my current job's like fine. Like I can't really talk about that much, but oh, can I just like jump in here? Ah, it's fine. But yeah, I think it was because like obviously you're not supposed to talk about your like job on like any kind of social media or whatnot, but yeah, it's fine. I've never said the name of my workplace, and what the fuck was that? Oh shit. Yeah, at the same time, I've never said really anything negative about it on social media, so yeah. But at the same time, I don't know. You never know what's too much, and like I always like with like my art and like my personal life, like I never really connect, you know, the two. I always like to keep them separate. It's like there's so much people that like just tweet out like, oh, not even like that, just post on like social media about like their everyday's goings on. I'm like, I don't really care. So, so everyone used to do that as well. I'm like, yeah, this is like I'm pretty sure like people just follow me for like art, so I might as well just tweet about that. Or I'm just saying tweet, but because pretty much like my big social media platform is Twitter. So also I'm guessing this is correct direction. And it might be that if you're like taking too long, maybe like it'll do like a pulse to like kind of indicate you like you're going the right way. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But also, I also speaker right there. I see. I was like, where's that music coming from? I see. It better be royalty free. I'm just gonna keep on talking anyway. Blah 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 blah. Audio jungle. Not that really. Yeah. I'm not adding any money off this shit, so who cares? I mean, if it's a riddle song, I guess it happens so many times in like my streams where it'll pick up a riddle song and then it's like, we've detected audio at this timestamp. Like, yeah, no shit. What do you think? I made it? I'm like, please. But I think the worst thing they can do is just like slap ads on my video. I'm like, yeah, cool. Enjoy the 1 cent. But then again, I guess you like never know, what's gonna But it was like I was like a person like floating there. I didn't realize it was like a tube. Um, but yeah, there's like some strange algorithm with YouTube sometimes. Like some things can be like sitting there for like years and then just like blow up out of nowhere. And very strange, or just some things get pushed for some reason. Don't know why. So I think there was a video of some guy being like, "This is how you make your own at home." Uh, what was it? It was something Pepsi or no, yeah, pickled Pepsi. That's it. And for some reason that video got pushed to like so many people, and apparently like it has millions of views now. So it's like just some old guy just being like, "This is how you make your own, pickled Pepsi." I think that's something at something that you can like some sort of like drinking get at like a fast food place in America or who knows. Oh we man, it's been fucking so long since I've been in a water park. Might be due time. Right. Even though I just went by myself. Well, hmm, that's hard to say as well. I mean, going by yourself would be fine, but at the same time, I'm like, oh God, screaming children. Oh no. 'Cause I remember, what was it? Forever ago, there was like a school excursion that I went on, and it was to, I think it was, there's some sort of like pool area in Melbourne. It's not really a water park, but I'm guessing like they use it for like, to train athletes for like the Olympics or whatnot or something like that. But I'm guessing on the side, like extra, make some extra money, they rent it out, so then they can like get people to come down and treat it as if it were a water park. And I remember just like after I went there, where I went to my mom, I was like, "Oh, I want to have my next birthday there. It was so good. I want to go again so bad, but yeah, never did." So unfortunate. Who's pinging me on Discord? Hang on a second. Oh, I see. It's yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, okay, got it. But yeah, I think it's like that and like some sort of like roller coaster. What do they call it? I was gonna say like roller coaster park, but that's not right. It's like amusement park or. 'Cause I think I also had the idea of going down to oh, if I don't want to get it too deep. I had the idea of going to Luna Park like a year ago, and that never happened. But yeah, because I think like last time I had some time off, I wanted to go down to Luna Park with like the guys, just like hang out and whatnot, but it's been a while. At the same time, you like just you don't want to go down when it's cold. But I was gonna see if it say like being like the one weird guy that goes to like a park like when it's like winter time. But at the same time, there is like like year passes for like theme park enthusiasts that like do that kind of shit, right? Yeah, yeah, because I think it's uh Rocco from Mega 64. He like has like a whole channel dedicated to, or not channel, like a sub series with him and Kevin. That's like dedicated to like just going to theme parks, just hanging out, and just like chatting. Um, and they live not too far away from like Disneyland, California. So a lot of them are, just them just hanging out at Disneyland, just like chatting and like whatnot. I think like there's so many people leaving like, oh, he just goes to Disneyland all the time. He's like, no, I'm pretty much like there to do this series. Like, it's technically work. Like, though I might have done that on purpose to make his hobby like, kind of a job, right? Oh, sauna room, steam room. Ah, more steam. Oh, and you can sit down as well. Excellent. Cool. Let's have a drink then. Hmm. I wonder if there are like any like, 'cause I know it's like a mainstay of like, some like gyms and like pool rooms and or some like, pool areas with like saunas. I've never ever really been to one that had like a sauna because I remember there was a pool area where I used to live. It used to like be kind of like out of the way, so we didn't really go down there too much. But like they never had like a sauna or like anything like that there. But it was so weird. I must have just like enjoyed the. Can I sit on the toilet? Oh no, damn, 0-10 game. But I just like must have enjoyed like the pool area or like just the smell of chlorine or something because we had the beach which was closer, and for some reason sometimes as a kid I was like, no, I want to go down to the pool instead of like going to the beach for free. But I don't know. I was a weird kid, I guess, but yeah, it's hard to say. Okay, this way, I guess. But yeah, I think that that pool eventually got not demolished, but it got like changed into something else, or I can't remember what happened with that actually. So something. Hmm. Oh, can we go down the green one? Yes. Perfect. But yeah, I think it was oh, it leads nowhere. Okay, excellent. 'Cause I remember there was like a pool area, but also there was like a bowling alley that was like in the same facility, so it was kind of like a pool like bowling alley combo area. And I can't remember which one. I think the bowling alley actually got closed down and like changed into something else, or it was one or the other. One of the others got changed, or yeah, I can't remember which one. It's hard to say. Oh, that just reminds you of like the one of the worst crimes ever. I think it was there was an arcade. It was like a mini golf arcade place. And I remember they got like rid of like they changed like some of the area to like make it into a bowling alley. Um but I'm like, oh no, you got rid of like most of the arcade space for a bowling alley. Oh, but I'm guessing at the same time it would have turned more of a profit, but I'm like, my arcade machines, no. 'Cause I'm guessing it must be like very difficult to like thrive as an arcade. But there are like still like a few places that I know, or not a few places, but a couple that like are like arcade based. To be fair, one of them is like a bar arcade, so I'm guessing that's that. Probably make that my own drink. So I think there's like one place in Melbourne that's called, I think it's called Barcade or Bartronica, or I forget the exact name, but I remember there was like a beat 'em up game that me and my friends started playing, and it must have been bugged or something because for some reason like I ended up like beating the whole entire arcade, Or just like had like a shit ton of credits put into it, or it's hard to say. Can I open some of these? Oh shit, I can actually scare the shit out of me a bit. Just the noise. Hey, there's no toilets in here. I'm gonna wee on the floor. So there's only like one toilet. Yeah, it just like reminds me of like some of like the train stations here, like where I live. I'm not gonna tell you where I live, but um, like some of them don't have like designated like restrooms or whatnot, because there's been like some places which I've like been at some of them. Like I really need to go for a piss like so bad, but there's like nowhere to pee. Like there's some like there's like some staff bathrooms you could obviously need a key to get in, but there's no like public ones. I was like, well, if I got like really, if I was like really busting for a piss, I might as well just like wee on the door. Be like, well, what was I supposed to do? See, that was gonna piss my pants, right? That's never really got to the point where it's absolutely dying for a piss. Actually, need to do that. It just reminds me of like the few times that I'd like be on the bus. There's like one guy, some guys that have been there, being like, I need to jump off. Like, hold on for a second. It just like, jumps off the bus to go take a piss. Some like bus rides are like pretty lengthy. Sitting on the bus for like an hour plus, so it makes sense. What do they say? When you gotta go, you gotta go. Right. You know, you're not supposed to. Public urination is kind of a. Was it? It's a felony, but at the same time, it's understandable, right? Oh no, mannequins. Ah, oh no, I am terrified. What is like? I'm assuming like there's a phobia of like mannequins, right? There's a phobia of anything these days, so. Excuse me, lads. Nice head. Slap. That's when they come to life. How dare you? I'm not gonna. That'd be a cool touch though, like when you turn around. Oh, some toilets here. That's where the rest of the toilets went. Jeez. But, like when you turn around, like they're looking at you. I think there's a level in Dead by Daylight that does that. It's like very subtle, but there's like some stone statues, and whenever you turn around, they verticanically. But whenever you turn around, they're like actually like, always looking in your direction. So, ooh, oh, I see. We're doing that Prey shit, huh? Prey 1 anyway. That's something that I never played on stream that I should have. Was it the new Prey? Right, that wasn't too bad. And I bought it. I remember I bought it like forever ago. But I just never got around to playing it. For some reason. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing more of this. Alright, sick. But yeah, it's like another like case of like impossible space. Like this should not be real, but yet you're here, right? So tube ow. Like the Half-Life pain sound effect. Critical flat fracture detected. It's like, who's that? Hmm. Heard footsteps even though I wasn't moving. What's the deal? Strange. So I think actually there's an hang on, if I there's actually an option, so where was it? Yeah, you can change the footsteps type to barefoot. Just in case you're like not wearing shoes. And I think that's how it was in the demo. It was just barefoot, so And I think like some people got like turned off about the slapping sound effect, but so I'll leave it off. So just shoes. I think I do prefer the shoes, but also what's this? Uh MC Asher, right? That's who did that painting, the Impossible Staircases. I'm assuming I can't go over that. That'd be a bit too complex, but it's probably them being like, yeah, we know. Or it could have been, we were the ones who created it. Asher gets sucked into the back rooms. He sees that. Whoa! I gotta steal this shit. My muse. So what's up, champ? Having a hard time. You can do it. Let it out. And he's just watching. Yeah. Come on, man. Or is his motivator? Push! Push, bitch! Shit better. He's butt crack. Yeah, but I'm guessing that's why, because like there's a lot of these like backrooms-esque games. Like this one you can beat, but a lot of them like are scripted to like just go on forever. Um, and I'm guessing that's probably why, because making an environment's not that hard. Making a person, making like a real person, making like a real character, a lot harder. So would make sense. This is because this is just the environment. Like I can't even see my feet. Like no, literally probably not even like any a character model made for my guy. So yeah, to be fair, to be fair, it's probably not that easy, but I don't know. I never really made it. Well, I have made like a game, but not like a game, like a real game. I made like a shitty shitpost game like forever ago, but yeah. So I'm assuming a lot of it is like asset reusage. Like this is like the same guys like literally just see on the toilet before, but just scaled up and made larger, right? Can I actually go in here? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. For some reason I thought that was like a bit lower than it was. Never mind. Jeez. Fine. Be that way. If I care. Yeah. But that actually wouldn't be. I probably could like look into how get into game development. And even like in this day and age, like there's more tools than ever before, but at the same time that'd be like, a big, I don't know, probably like a 2 year process to make something that may not even turn a profit. But at the same time I am spending like, more time than that on projects that are gonna turn like no profit, so nothing out of that side of my wheelhouse. Jeez. The projects that I work on now. It's like, yeah, maybe I'll see like $50. That'd be cool. It's not this actually like, ooh, looks a bit different. This squeaky. Oh damn! Just turned from pool rooms to wood rooms. Let's see. But then, yeah, I guess like when game development is your job, I guess the pressure would be on, right? Because you can like make a game, and if it does like really well, it'd be like, all right, what's next? What's your next game? And then maybe your next game doesn't hit as hard. So, but actually, I was watching a video about there was a comedian in like the 90s. His name was Yahoo Serious, obviously not his real name, but he had like had a hit film here in Australia. I'm assuming probably it was like seen outside of Australia as well, but it was called Young Frankenstein. Is that the way it came in? Um, But he did a couple of films after that, and both of those films didn't hit as hard. So, and apparently he's now homeless and like borderline. He's like trying to squat in places, and I don't know. He's like lost his way, and I don't know. Apparently, like they found him like these days, like years later, and he's like just trying to like live off the land, and he's borderline just trying to like use and abuse people. But what? Oh, like what's that balloon? A balloon. I always hear that from what was it, Spider-Man 2, the video game. Not the new Spider-Man 2, the old Spider-Man 2. Whenever he had to like swing around in the city, and then you hear the kid, my balloon. 'Cause I think I rented that game, but I think I played it to the point where I almost completed everything. Almost did every side mission. So many times we just swinging around randomly. Just hear my balloon again. Oh, okay, this way. Got it. Oh, what the fuck is this? The Dark Souls boss fight? Oh, weird. Okay, maybe. But the shame they never released those. All the old Spider-Man games. That's a crying shame. Those are actually really fun. Alright, I'm coming, I'm coming. Though I guess like they've got Insomniac under their shoe now, so I guess they wouldn't really want to, pay attention to the other Spider-Man. No, don't buy this one, buy this one. Right. Oh, excuse me. That'd be if like Insomniac they released their new Wolverine game, and they're like, hey, by the way, remember Wolverine X-Men Origins game, the one that had pretty much nothing to do with the movie, but it's pretty cool, fun to play. Yeah, it's here as well. Right. Oh, hi. Can I climb in the mouth? Oh, hour. Yeah, it was kind of cool though how all the voice actors for the movie came in and they did lines for the game, even though it did sound a bit phoned in, but kind of cool anyway. Oh. No, how dare you? See, here's all the alpha flamingos bullying the lesser, the smaller beta flamingo. God. Yeah, see, this is my primary school. This is me in the middle, and there's all the other kids. Right. Oh God. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I was such a fucking wuss so long ago. To be fair, if I went back in time and saw my old younger self, I'd probably bully me too, but I don't know. At the same time, I was like, just like leave me alone. I just want to, draw stuff. The kids were like, no, weak. I must assert dominance. I always like wonder about because I'll probably like never forget all my bullies. 'Cause I had the primary school bully and then the high school bully, and there was a couple of main ones, but I'll probably never forget like for the rest of my days. And I was thinking it's been this long, and they've probably forgotten. But at the same time, I'm like, if they just came and they apologized, I'd probably forgive them. But I might just hold this tiny grudge for the rest of my life, right? Ooh, ladder. Go up. Sure. The other side? Oh, I don't think I can. It looks to be like in the very middle. Yeah. On one side or the other. Yeah, I was like wondering about like some of my like some of my bullies if they ever think about like the shit they did to me. Oh, did I look around? I think I may have. So, man, all this shit looks the same. Door? No. And one of these are gonna randomly creak open. Be like, "Bah!" Right. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yes, I love hallways. Go no. Oh, never mind. There's an extra over down here. Okay, sure. Cool. But yeah, I think it was there was one of my high school bullies. I'm pretty sure it was okay, that's what I see. Or whatever this is. Secret. Oh, hello. Interesting. But yeah, it was like one of my high school bullies because I remember I randomly came across him when he was working in a supermarket. And I remember me and my friends were there, but I remember I was completely fucking shit-faced drunk, so I didn't say anything to him, but I could just see him like nervously like looking around, so oh god, what the fuck is this? Uh-huh. Massive head collection? Uh-huh. Ah, man of the arts, I see. Oh weird, is that a slide that's like going in a mouth? Yes it is. Weird. Sure. It's gonna turn into some kind of like Matrix-esque thing, right? That's what it reminds me of that of. When Neo wakes up in the pod, it's got like all the tubes coming out of him. Every orifice and then some. Jeez. Oh man, there's one in the pee hole too. Jeez. That's a movie I haven't watched in a while. I think I watched the first Matrix at least like 20 times. Because I've got it on DVD somewhere. And the others, not so much. Like, what was the second one? Reloaded? Reloaded's cool, but you don't really need to go anywhere to watch it. Like, just watching the first Matrix is, the self-contained experience. You don't really need to watch any others, but because I think of the success of the original Matrix, was it Reloaded and Revelations were supposed to be one movie, but then it was kind of split into two, so that's why Revelations suffers. It's kind of like the not greater of the two, where like a lot of the action happens in not more of the action, but like more of the cool stuff, like more of the better ideas happens in Reloaded. So Revelations kind of suffered. Hmm. Uh-huh. For me, you shouldn't have. See, if you're in the wilderness, you just need 20 of your friends, and you can make a shelter for yourself, right? I think there's a bunch of videos that I've saw where people get like a ton of glad wrap and they make like their own like enclosure between like a bunch of trees out in the wilderness. I just see all these comments being like, "Yeah, you just need like 20 rolls of glad wrap and then you're set, right?" Oh, bricked up, huh? Hmm. So here's your problem. Oh, this way. Hmm. Yeah. Let's check. Oh, 1 second. Hmm. Okay. secrets in real quick. Ugh. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Matrix, right? Yeah. Because I did watch the fourth movie because there was a small period where I was like buying a bunch of like Blu-rays for like super cheap. I think it was around about this time last year because of like Black Friday, right? So, well, yeah, then the new Matrix was like the one of them. Forget the name of it, forget the subtitle, but Matrix 4, right? And it was fine. Like I remember like a lot of people being like, "Oh, it's so bad," ugh. And it was okay. Like, I don't know, it wasn't really as bad as people were saying. I think like because it wasn't like amazing, people were ready to shit on it immediately. It was so weird because like so many people were like so excited, and then on the other spectrum, there was a lot of people being like, "Well, you know, the Matrix sequels weren't that great, so so if you're expecting this one to be as great as the first one, hmm, I don't know about that." But then again, like that happens with like a lot of storytelling, right? Because like the origin story is always the greatest point. It's like just diving off that path and trying to go from there. It's difficult. So just like explain the story and like the person's origins and but then it's like where do you go from there? Right? Because I'm guessing like that's the what you do in the sequel, you have the character development, right? And I guess like the perfect example is that from uh Star Wars A New Hope to Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. You know, perfect. That's exactly how you do that, but how it should be done anyway. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I guess like it all depends on like the circumstances or the time budgets or the studio or yeah, hard to say. That's what usually happens with like a lot of sequels. Sequels always, well, not always, but for the most part, they always just like usually end up replicating what the original did. And it could be a case of like that's what people want. Like they love the first one, but they just want that again, but like more of it. So there's sometimes that is fair. There is sequels that do exactly that and they do it well. A la yeah, Terminator 2, Home Alone 2. Just trying to think what else. But like it's just the exact same premise, but like, you know, they've just like a tiny different spin on it. More or less the same movie, but Ghostbusters 2. But I always say like your sequels should improve on the original in every single way possible. And to be fair, there's like a lot of me that doesn't do that, but at the same time, I guess there's people that want, you know, just that again. But at the same time, they are paying for more or less the exact same experience again, so I don't know. If I was to try to, you know, if I was to make like a hit, like something, and I tried to make the sequel, that's exactly what I'd try to do. I'd probably try to improve on it exactly in every way possible. What's this? Somebody upstairs making a racket. Maybe. I hear like a drum, kinda. It's Phil Collins up there. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Lots of bloom. Jeez. Oh, jeez. Fine, it's catching up. It's catching up. Jesus. It's any other Friday, I'd probably be in back in bed by now, so. But I was expecting exactly this, like trying to scramble for commentary. So. Especially in a game where you just walk around, you don't really do much. But like a lot of my commentary, like when playing games, usually comes from the game itself. But what's up that? A little bit like a wah, like reacting to the game. But what's this? Reminds me a little bit of like the staircase sequence from the end of Labyrinth, a little bit. But down and upstairs staircases. Well, I'm guessing that was probably inspired by Asher as well, right? So. Oh no, I am over here. Oh no shit. It did loop you around to this staircase area. Huh. I was expecting this to be purely for aesthetic and not actually take me over here. Well then. Okay. I was gonna be like, it's not gonna take me over there, right? Prove me fucking wrong. Okay, never mind. Or is there just nothing to do over here? Is there a dead end? Or may you have to find a way into that area up there. Can I climb on this? Suddenly flip. Oh? No, okay. That was gonna like glue me to it, but never mind. It's gonna be like what was it? There was like some game where you could like flip the perspective like that. I'm sure there's like there's plenty of games that have done that, but say oh, it's because we could do this. I see. Ah, got it. I see, I see. Now we're up here. Okay. You see, this path was intended all along. Hmm. I see, I see, I see. And I would do it again, right? Kinda. A little bit. Borderline at that end, but no. How's this? Is that just oh, I see. It's like a mannequin in there. I thought it was like a guy like that was frozen in time, but just a mannequin. It's fine. Oh, and then we do it again. Ooh, right in a room back here. Hmm. Think with this impossible space, you'd be able to make all the room we want, but okay, never mind. Well, then go up here. Climb with my invisible hands. Like Gordon Freeman up in here. I think before I ended like playing Half-Life 2 for myself, because I remember I was like watching somebody, one of my friends played on the, I think it was the original Xbox, I think. But I remember like my one comment was when you're like driving around the car or whatever it is. Because obviously you're not gonna have the like back then, like you know what they did with the Source Engine was great, but obviously I didn't like animate the hands like driving around the car. So I'm like, oh, he's controlling it with his mind, right? So I do remember that. Oh, alright, sick. Oh, now here we are. So this is okay. So they're adding all the different backrooms aesthetics because this is what's supposed to be on the first level. I was talking about fucking before. I see, I see. This is very reminiscent. Or it might be just like the visual stuff, like this tiny bit. Or maybe that might be just that nod being like, yeah, we know. We know. But yeah, this is what level 1 looks like. Well, I think it's actually supposed to be level 0, technically. And the back rooms are supposed to look like that. The yellow. Like that very specific shade of yellow. Right. Most iconic. I think actually that was like a warehouse that was like being the original image that was actually taken that was used for the backrooms image. Um, I think actually that was like a warehouse that was like being renovated or something like that. Somebody just like took their photo and just went fucking crazy from there. So absolutely insane. And just some of this stuff can like spring up out of nowhere, and because like, excuse me, hello, drag me through. I wish to crouch. Actually, can I crouch? Oh, I can. Hello. No, never mind. Um, but yeah, the original photo does look like it stretches on forever. So, or at least as far as you can see. But yeah, does that say anything? I just say telephone. So, the way that the letters are spaced around, because I thought like the white was the letters, so that's why I was like, does it say anything? Got it. Yeah, but these are like United Kingdom telephone boxes, right? Oh, interesting, the reflections there. Kinda. I'm assuming this is just an image. That probably they just screenshotted this error and just like pasted the reflection on there, right? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. Not a real reflection. Lazy damns can't even make a real reflection, jeez. To be fair, doing that kind of shit is very heavy intensive on like the game engine itself, right? Because I remember like forever ago when they were developing, I think it was like either Portal 1 or Portal 2. Because the way they actually make the portals is actually a trick of the engine itself. Because I remember they tried to do it actually for real, and I remember just the game would turn to like 2 frames a second. It's like, we can't do this, so. If you just like stare into a portal and you have also a portal behind you, just see the infinite void and it just turn to a fucking standstill crawl, so. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? There's something else. God, I've forgotten. I forgot. Yeah, I love when that happens. See if my brain right now isn't in the best place, but that's fine. Ooh. Am I gonna go like a big long slide? Let's choose blue. Yeah? Actually, going to do yellow. 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 What? Oh, these always the same area. I thought it was gonna loop around. I was gonna like go up and never fucking mind. I saw this tube and I was like, yeah. Man. When they're gonna make slide roller coasters? When's the time? Hmm. This reminds me of how like you could make all these like weird stuff in like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Like you could make stuff that would break the engine more or less. You could make like roller coasters, but have like put like inner tubes in the roller coasters so they'd break completely, or they'd like run at like a fraction of the original pace. It's such a shame. So weird that because I remember they re-released the original classic Roller Coaster Tycoon for consoles, but it was like only for like the Switch. And it's like, why? I want to buy it and play it on my PlayStation, but no, not all hounds. You must buy Planet Coaster, which isn't as great in my opinion. Like I don't know, I did get Planet Coaster and was fine for the most part, but I didn't really feel like I was having that much fun, to be honest. What's this? 7? 7 equals exit. Got it. Oh. Where? Sploosh. Yeah, it's like games that I'll wonder if I should like stream someday, like more like simulator games. 'Cause like there's never really a genre like actually going in and explored, personally. 'Cause there has been some streams like I watched some people do, and then there's like, you know, simulators games. So that would be like very relaxing to watch, but Never really anything I've gone out of my way to like watch myself or like stream myself. It all depends on like what it is though. Because actually, I did actually recently try a gas station simulator. Man, that game sucks. Like it's fine, but man, that game's like a grind first. Holy shit. Just like trying to like keep up with everything in that game was like ugh. Like getting to the point where it's like overwhelming. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna sucks, man. Could be spending my time doing anything else. So, but to be fair, you could like grind to the point where like you make it like super efficient. Grind to the point where you have to like, don't have to grind anymore, right? But I guess that's those kind of simulator games like they aren't like fun per se. They are like a certain thing, right? It's definitely a very certain specific archetype of person that does play those kind of games. And apparently, like, simulator games like very popular in Russia of all places, I believe. Because you always see like a brand new like train simulator game, or like every other year, and that's why. Apparently, those type of like simulator games are like very popular in Russia for whatever reason. So, not sure why, but all right. But it's like a house suspended in nowhere. Okay, sure. Hey man, you left your radio on. Isn't that the thing that some people do? Like they'll just leave like their radio on for like when they're out, so like their pets have like something to listen to. Or I'm not too sure. I remember I had a roommate. Well, not that he did that, but I remember I had a roommate that. Oh, jeez, I wasn't expecting that to open. Scared the shit out of me a bit. But yeah, he used to like leave like the house lights on because like he worked as a baker and he did night shift. But like he'd leave and like he'd leave like the lights on after he left, and I remember I was getting like giving him shit for it, being like you're wasting power, blah blah blah, electricity, whatnot. And I remember he was like, "Oh, I leave it on for my dog," and I'm like, "It's a dog. What does it need lights on for?" Oh shit, this ain't bad. Damn! Zoop! Thread the needle, hell yeah. Oh, cool. I like this area. Kind of dreamscape-esque. Now we're talking. Kind of like a very small area with just a house and a tube coming out of it. You got your one pool, you got your smaller pool, and you got your bigger pool. Is it a small pool day or is it a big pool day? Take your pick. Also, this does remind me of what is it? There's an area in One Piece before they cross the Grand Line, or as they're crossing the Grand Line. There's like an area much like this. Oh, I can't go in. But it's like there's like a fake ceiling inside somewhere. I do remember that. God. Ugh. Do recall. Yeah, it's a series I need to get back to some point. Like I've got like a lot of the One Piece manga books, but at the same time, man, they're fucking daunting to go into and try to read. I remember I was saying to my friend of mine, like trying to like read the One Piece manga is like trying to read like a regular novel. Like it is fucking super dense, and there's so many characters and there's so much shit going on. Ugh. To be fair, it does get like more complex as it goes along. Oh shit! What the fuck? Hold on, something's happening. An event! Something's actually happening in the game. I can't believe it. Oh, never mind. Just turn to black. What is it? You don't get to find out. Eat shit. Okay. Thanks. Oh, I'm inside. Cool. But yeah, when you just start off One Piece, it's so simple and so easy. And where I'm at now is like there's so much complex. There's like there's hundreds of characters running around, and this character looks similar to the other character, and so that makes me wonder if they're going to continue, or if they're going to keep on continuing the what the fuck? Me? That's a bit creepy. I read the point. I mean, like the right direction. But yeah, if they continue like the Netflix show, it's going to get like fucking crazy complex later on. So, but I just want to see my boy Frankie, and I'll be fine, right? 'Cause they did show Chopper, so obviously they're doing Chopper for season two. Um, because it'll be Chopper, Robin, Frankie, and then Brooke. And I'm wondering if they're going to do all four for season two, so which would make sense. Because in season one they did Luffy, Zoro, Nami, and Usopp. So, but like Brooke is kind of like whatever because he just kind of like shows up like all these other characters like they have like these giant arcs where like they eventually join the crew, and when they come across Brooke, he's just there and he's like, "You want to join? Yep, okay." The ends. It's like what? So that's why I always regard Brooke as kind of like a very. If anything, he's probably like the weakest member of the crew in my opinion. It's like he doesn't have like a really like huge arc like where he joins, where all the others like have all these like giant stories. They just kind of find Brooke and it's like, you want to join? Yep, okay. Like that's it. We now have a skeleton. Well, I wonder if they'd probably like 3D render him, right? Would make sense. Jeez. Make him like a 3D character. That would make the most sense, right? Ooh. But I reckon what would make the most sense for the Netflix show if they make it up all the way to like the 2 year gap period starts, and then they can end it there. So that's fine. Because I remember that's where I like dropped off the show for like the first time, or like where I actually dropped off the anime and I started reading it because I'm like, man, this is too fucking slow. So apparently the anime is not too bad now. They've apparently like upped the quality since I like stopped watching it, but I remember when I was watching it on the regular, I'm like, man, this kind of sucks. Like, it was good, but at the same time, it's just so fucking slow. Because I think I actually timed it, and like there was, what was it? There was only like 7 minutes worth of like new footage per episode or something like that. Because with the intro and the recap and the flashbacks and all that kind of stuff, it was like very, very minimal. The amount of actually like new footage where they actually push forward, so that's why the anime is like in the thousands of episodes. But I remember I did hit a while back that apparently like they're gonna give it the Dragon Ball Kai treatment, where they took the original anime and like condensed it. I remember I did hear that forever ago. They're apparently gonna do that with One Piece as well, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. And if they do that, actually, I'd be all for it. I'd be like, fuck yeah. Give me that pace. Ouch. Slam me face in that pillow real quick. Perfect. That makes me wonder if they do that, if they're gonna have like both versions of Netflix. You want to watch the live action show, or you want to watch the original anime, or do you want to watch the new anime? Right. Oh, to be fair, I'm guessing like they might not have it under their priority. Probably the live action show is probably their mainstay, because like even like a lot of the merchandising now is from like the live action show because you know Netflix. So I'm not like a giant sauna. I think so, or at least like the coals are massive. So I think it was they've done like a Lego sets of like One Piece stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. And then you see like the figures, like, oh, these are based off like the Netflix kind of thoughts. Like, it's kind of so even like a lot of like the merchandising is like supposed to be based off like the actors from like the live action show. So I think it was I think not last year or like the year before that or something like that. I can't remember. It was one of the others, but I remember one of the presents that I got for Christmas was a controller holder. Like just one of those like plastic toys that like you put your controller in just to hold it. And one of them was Luffy, but it's the live action Netflix counterpart of Luffy. I'm like, that's alright, but I'd rather it be like the anime version. But yeah. It's what was it? David Lynch would say, it's such a sadness. I'm not sure if I can do a David Lynch voice or not, but it's like whenever you do a voice, it sounds perfect in your head. But then when you play it back and you hear it, it's like, wow, it sounds nothing like what it sounded like in my head. Great. To be fair, that happens with like everyone's voice, right? That must be like the hardest thing for a voice actor, trying to get like a voice perfect, so if it sounds different to themselves, to what it actually sounds like. Yeah, crazy. So ironically, like if they're trying to like do like an impression of somebody, they can make it a bit unique. So I think that's like what like a lot of unique voices actually started off as. Just people doing like interpretations of like people that they knew. And then evolved from there. Like you've got like Homer Simpson was supposed to be like a, you know, based on somebody, and then you got like the guy who did the voice of Mo. He does the voice for comic book guy as well, and that was supposed to be like based off somebody new, so yeah. And apparently like you ask like voice actors, and that's apparently what they, you know, what they always say. It's like, where'd this voice come from? Because obviously like there's a lot of like very unique voices out there. Like SpongeBob, and apparently it's always like, yeah, I like knew somebody that sounded like that, so that's what I based it off. So they just like found it unique enough to use it. So is it a dead end? No, it's not. Okay. That comments are like many do end dead ends, but for the most part, it's been like relatively fine. Ooh. I was trying to land in the water, but that didn't work out. But it's fine. Strong ankles. I fell down here and I can fall down anywhere. It's fine. But I was saying I was going to add something to the previous statement I was saying before. Forgotten. So I would say, whatever, who cares? Open door. Okay, now I'm expecting the doors to open, so... Let's see. What? Okay, loading area, let's see. Whenever I get like mildly stuck, that's why I'm like, hang on. Because I'm assuming this also came out for PC. I mean, the demo was on PC, so I'm actually not sure if there was a demo of this on PlayStation or not. So couldn't tell you. Yeah, because for the most part, I pretty much like avoid demos these days. So unless there's like something that I'm like really like, ooh, maybe play that, right? Because they always do that with demos. They always like kind of like a slice of the game, and then chuck it up for you to play to get you interested. But I'm like, well, if I'm interested in the game already, I'm just gonna buy the game, so it's a waste of time. Huh. Ugh. But yeah, I'm trying to think. What was I gonna say before? There was something about voices. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot. I mean, it was there, but I think I started like my thought went in like a different direction. So I think I was like planning to like recycle around to go back to that, but it didn't happen. Yeah, I think I was the guy when I was watching him play the demo. He was like getting lost, like a lot of the parts. He was like going back and forwards, but the most part of being rushed, being seeing new areas and just continuously going forward. But maybe they might have like restructured the game for like the final release, or it's hard to say. I think this demo that I saw him play was like a year ago-ish, so I wouldn't be surprised if like just took the game and like they rebalanced it, or maybe like the rooms shift around you when you move, so it's like hard to get lost. What the fuck is this? What the? What am I looking at? Oh, it's just the. Oh, it's a wall. Oh, it is a wall. Oh, I see. I was like very confused for a second there. There was like a big like smoke screen because like it's reflective, very reflective. Like what the fuck? I see. Also, wow, is that alive? It's not. Okay. Oh no, it is. It's moving slightly. What's up, man? Lost two, huh? Hmm. Gotta contemplate your mortality. Are you really a sheep in the cog? I see. Was it that game, Catherine? When you go into the nightmare? What do you mean a sheep? I'm the only person here. You're all sheep. Right. Oh, what's this? Oh, cool. Yes, I've also played Half-Life 2. Amazing. That's too fair. Yeah, I'll probably say it like a billion times on stream, but you know, you never get like nothing's original. Everything's always inspired by something. Like everything's always pulled and inspired from something else. And even like in these days, like when you take an idea directly, you'd be like, "Oh, it's a reference. No, it's cool. It's a reference, bro." Right. I didn't just loop around, did I? Or maybe. Oh no, this is different. Ooh. Craziest game of chess I've ever played. Oh shit. No. I'm like see. It's like dark on dark. I'm trying to like see like this giant guy. Oh, it's another giant guy. They're like chess with like realistic people. I want to play like one of those like chess games where like they've like taken like characters and like I think there's like a bunch of games like that where like it's just chess but it's themed and like the characters like move around, like animate and they actually like kill each other accordingly. It's kind of cool, but yeah. But at the end of the day, it is just chess. So when do I get to fight Deep Blue? He's the real final boss, right? Yeah, if you don't know, that was Deep Blue, that supercomputer that was designed just to play chess. And apparently he was put up against one of like the world's greatest chess champions at the time. And apparently they went 2 rounds and or like 2 sessions. And apparently, I think it was he won the first one and Deep Blue won the second one. And apparently he wanted to do a third one, but I think it was just, it never came to be, so. Art. Also something I've never been to like in quite a while. It's like in like proper art museum. Yeah. 'Cause I remember like every art museum I've ever been to was like one for like a school excursion. But the problem was like when you go there, it's like, oh yeah, I'm stuck here for like an hour looking at like the same paintings over and over. So so it's like you can't just like look at the stuff you want to and then leave. Like, no, you are here. You have to pretend you're like interested and fascinated for X amount of time. Right. Little sign and everything. Oh, such a monster. Just make your signature look like a scary monster. It reminds me of the joke in Cat Dog, where like they have to both sign for something, and Cat writes his name, and then like when Dog signs it with his hand, it's just the paw prints, but he signs it with like a pen. I'm like, that's fun. That's good. Oh no. You imagine like fucking with somebody just like submitting like the same thing over and over. It's like an art gallery. Uh, ooh. Putting me on edge a little bit. Well, you guys promised there was no monsters in this game, right? Right. That's gonna be the bait and switch. We lied. We lied. Train? Sounds like train. Or is it purely the sound of a train? There is no train. That's exactly what's happened. I see. Ah, clever. So this the implication of a train, but there is no train. Although I don't think they're gonna be able to get past that. Reminds me of there's that joke in The Simpsons where like the train that Mr. Burns is on comes to a standstill, and it's like, what's the deal? How come the train stopped? You see, there's a couch on the tracks. They don't know what to do. And then just sitting there being like, it's like arguing about like they don't know what to do about this fucking couch. And it's like, just fucking move it, right? Mm. Oh, yeah, I've got these snacks here. Hang on. I want to open this shit. Cool. I bought myself some chicken flavored chips. Because I don't usually buy chips that much, but every now and then it's pretty good. Not too bad. But usually I gotta buy like, just plain, like regular. Or either like that or like cheese, but chicken chips are like very good. Mm. Oh yeah. Yum. And it is just like chicken salt, right? So, yeah. I think that was like the always the go-to whenever I don't think it was like for fish and chips, but I think it was like whenever me and my friends would get like chips somewhere, I was always like, oh yeah, give me that chicken salt, right? Not regular salt. That chicken salt's the shit. And I never really thought about it. It's like just the same shit they use on like, there's like chicken flavored chips also. That's interesting. Very, very slow moving mass. Straight from Hellraiser, of course. Oh yeah, they got the Hellraiser video game that's just coming out. I think next year? I think. I remember I was like looking at the trailer for it, I'm like, yeah, this might be a bit much. More like shock value, right? And it gave me vibes of like the Saw video game. If you remember that, like forever ago. Like where you'd play as a guy and just like go through trials. Yeah, that gave me like same similar vibes from that. Mm. Interesting that that was like a franchise that apparently that Konami like never continued. Because apparently like that was supposed to be like their next big like horror thing. It's like obviously like they'd come at a standstill with Silent Hill, so they're like, oh, we're gonna like start making Saw video games, and they made like two. That's it. It's probably because it wasn't really selling that well, but at the same time they weren't really that great. But I've seen some people play them and like revisit them, more like to laugh at them how shitty they are. But yeah. But hey, man, if they made a third, I would not be opposed. Oh, thank you. And then watch one fall out. Also, I like how it's misaligned every time. Kinda. Oh, no, that one was the same. There you go. Could be one behind. I just need this one. Looks like we're going up. Okay. We're gonna break out. We're gonna get up to the second floor. All the way to floor 0. So I wonder if I just keep on going this if I can beat this in like one sitting. Because this game was pretty cheap, all things considered. I think it was like $15. 'Cause I think it was like, I thought it was like $20 or like 25. But I must have been looking at a different game because I remember like went to look at this. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just give it a look, see how much it is. Only like $15, so what was that? Something happened. Also, this looks quite familiar. Hey, this is this other area, right? Hmm. I want a nice relaxing game. Don't freak me out, man. You'll get on my bad side. But hey, if I break this in one sitting, it's fine. I mean, how long have I been playing it for? 2 hours? Jeez, doesn't feel like it. Because usually like walking simulator games are like more like slow, but because I always find like the slower pace the game and like more as like, the slower it feels versus like more of a fast paced game. The faster it feels when I'm streaming it. But at the same time, I guess like I'm just continuously moving forward with this, so you just keep going. Nothing really slowing you down, so at the same time you are like moving relatively slow, but yeah. 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 Ooh. It'll be a jump scare around the corner. 3, 2, 1. Speaking of jump scares, when's that Five Nights at Freddy's movie come out? Relatively soon, right? It's like early December it comes out, I think. Yeah. Something like that. Oh god. But this is a VR game though, so if they were to put like jump scares in this game, that'd be like very dirty. I remember a lot of people were like very hesitant to play Half-Life Alyx because that's a VR game, and they're like, yeah, I don't want fucking head crabs jumping out at me. No, thank you. Right. Oh, hello? Oh, wait. You guys weren't here before. Or they're supposed to give you the illusion that they're following me. I see. Oh. Am I? Is it a dead end? Oh, no, I can go this way. Ah, let's see. Wow, weird. How come I couldn't see? Strange, like very dark on like that one corner. Though I'm guessing that they want you to turn around and see that they were quote unquote following you. Like, yes. Oh, zoom. There's somebody there. Oh no, they're slowly coming at me, but not really. Hold the door, friends. I'm gonna move real slow, or get on this table, or put the camera down and then go. Yes. Or what? Or is that it? Oh, there is like a character model. You did make a guy for this game. I see. Oh, is that it? Oh, damn. Okay. Shit. Alright. Okay. There you go. I see. Eh. That was fine. FK in the pool. I get that reference. In the coffee. Yeah, I'll see if I was expecting a bit more from this, but it's okay. Whatever. They could have like really kept this going for like much longer than what it was, but it's alright. It's whatever. Oh, is that it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6, 0. And I see, like, these are all the different areas, I guess. What happens if I go to 0? Where does that take me? Oh, this is different. Epilogue? Or is this, prior? This is how he ends up in the back rooms. Or in the pool rooms, sorry. Oh. Not bad, not bad. Cool sword. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Hold on. Oh, Pool's World. Okay, I guess. And that's the sheep. You lost the sheep? I found that sheep. Yeah. I think it may if I interacted with that or something, but I don't know. Maybe. Or is there more? You see, that was just the first area. Now there's even more. That'd be crazy. Like that roller crescent is like another half of the game or something like that. They need more games that do that. Oh god. Oh, and now I'm out. Oh, goodbye. Okay. Or am I? But yeah, I think those like some of like the coolest things that games do. Like also like Nier Automata and Symphony of the Night both do that. There's like another game that's hit like another half of the game that's hidden in the game. Like to be fair, the original Nier does that as well, but yeah, like they can't really hide shit these days because like in day one the internet's like, well, how did you know? Right. It spoils it immediately. You know on like day one. It's like, yeah, can't really hide anything these days. I guess like you gotta be like as cryptic as possible because I think it was like Fez to get like the like true like hidden stuff, and then you have to do like crazy like math, like puzzle, like logic things. Oh, I guess this wasn't right, or was it? Oh, I'm not dead, or am I? Or am I swimming? Oh, you could swim. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just shallow enough, or maybe you can be fine. I see, I see. Yeah, this reminds me of I think it was the second season of Digimon where they go into the computers. There was like one guy who was like the anti-hero for like a while, but then he like joined the group. I remember here because apparently like he went to Digiverse because he was like so good at a video game, and apparently people were like going out to him. It's like, how do I do this? How do I beat that? And it's like in this day, it's like yeah, you can just fucking look it up. So. So can't hide shit these days. Oh, and it just loops out here again. I see. Ooh. Yeah, how do I? Oh, you can zoom. Oh, I like never pressed any of the triggers. Apparently, you can zoom. I was trying to like. Oh yeah, you can run as well. I never did that. So I was trying to move fast. It's like, how do I? I see. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this still is like Bailey States. Okay. Okay, you can like run a little bit. Yeah, I did see in the options is like apparently like ways you can improve, like make your run speed go faster. But I wonder if there's like actually like speed runs in this game where they do that. Up the run speed to maximum. Hold down the bottom of playtime. Or yeah, because it is you can make it so that's like triggered or toggle. So put that shit up a toggle. Press that button once and the end. Don't run to any walls and you might be good. Did I just like loop around? I think I did. Not that I really need to find out where to go. This might be like just like the extra area, maybe. Maybe there might not be like anywhere to go here, but that's fine. They wouldn't make this for no reason, right? So here's where the game gets real meta. Because the game's all about test areas, right? So here's the like the real test area that they made for the game. Right? Hmm. But yeah, I was expecting this game to be a bit longer. So I think that was the original idea, but this I was gonna play like a couple of Fridays in a row. Just like to chill out and relax after I'm done with work, but no. I guess you could like take your time with this and like really explore like every area if you really want to, but what would be the point? See more of the same tiled wall over and over again. Hooray. Right. Yep. What is it? Somebody breathing. But I had like a television. I was on, but then I had breathing. Somebody really gets into their shows. Oh, cool. The hell's that? Worm? Like tentacle? These aren't tentacles, These are genticles. Also, oh, I didn't notice it's kind of like a, ooh. Like when you zoom in, it's kind of like a bubble effect, kind of. Maybe that's why it was like kind of like a mild bubble effect. Maybe it was like zoomed in slightly the whole entire time. Is it? No, okay, it's the whole entire time. Do I have to go in that door? It's the blue indicating that's the correct way to go. Maybe. Maybe. Oh. My house. Mine. Does it actually go anywhere? Oh, it does, okay. I can like see like this part of the staircase from this, so does it go anywhere? I see. Yes, I also hang out my chairs via chains when I'm not using them. I think I remember I saw that in a bunch of like media where like people like they'll hang up their chairs like when they're not using them like on the wall. I've seen that like a bunch of times in like a few media pieces. Which is a fair idea, but same time I'm not gonna do that. I guess it's just like to create like more space, but I guess like if you have like a busy household, it might be a cool idea, but just get down like a one chair as you're using it, but yes. Oh, tube. Sure. Jump on in. It's the theme of the game, right? Well, now I'm all wet. Look what you did. So was that there before? Or I'd say this way. This isn't where I came from, right? Well, this is open, so I'm gonna say yes. That's gonna be a big yes. Oh wait, I must have just like not looked at it all. Also, I can hear like a little. You hear that? That's not me, right? I'm assuming that's a noise to freak you out. You hear like something go, or something like that. You're not alone. How the fuck do I get that in there? That's where I want to get, but how? I just like get down this way, can I? Or can I maybe just pop a squat real quick? Yeah, that's my character, so. No, that isn't. Totally someone else. He sighs when he sits down, but... Oh, this one completely empty? Sure is. But this one... Oh! Doesn't open. Never mind. Weird. Oh, maybe I have to go down there then. Hang on. There's also this staircase that went down, so we have to go down that one. Yeah, I never actually considered that. Ooh, yeah, I was assuming there was like just the same area that just came up, but... Ah, I see. Also, there's absolutely somebody breathing. I'm not scared. How dare you? Please. Suddenly turned into a horror game. Yeah, I can actually hear somebody breathing. Whatever, man. You're just sleeping. Just a sleepy boy. No big deal. Gonna have a chip. Oh. Hmm. Singular chip. Reminds me of because I remember there was there's a brand of chips, like packet chips, that are called French fries, ironically, and they're like just not any different to your ordinary potato chips, but they are like very small. Like I guess the idea is like they're supposed to be like French fries, but they're like incredibly small. And I remember there was like some kid in my school. I didn't even know them really, but I remember they saw me eating them, and they're like, "Oh, can I have one?" And I pulled out one, and it was like the fucking tiniest thing in the world. He's like, "All right, sure." I did say one. So. And I'm like, "Do you want any more?" I was like, "No, no, that's fine." He was like, "Yeah, I know what I did." So, ooh, who's watching TV? Let me in. You can hear like a little remnants of like audio, like somebody's watching something, but it's like in a room that you can't actually get to, right? Or, oh, never mind. Oh, I'm sorry, Dear. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt your meeting? When you actually walk into a classroom that you're not supposed to be in. God, I remember that happened to me so many times in school. Because they had like different like classrooms with like different stuff that are allocated for like different times. And just like walking in and like not even like paying attention, like sitting down and be like, oh, I'm in the wrong room, wrong class. Be like, everyone in this classroom is like, 2 years younger than my grade level, so like this isn't right at all. This way, sure. This is looking very familiar. Ah, back in the pool rooms. Oh boy. We're gonna cycle around to level 1. Ooh, give me some of that. So thirsty. Wow. Maximum hydration. Yeah, very strange, yeah. It's strange how, like, water's designed to have hydration properties, but at the same time, it'll dehydrate your skin. Very strange how that works. I think like I was listening to a podcast not so long ago. They were like talking about that kind of like thing, and they're like talking about the concept that water isn't wet. Like when it touches something, it becomes wet, but water itself is not wet. I think after a point, they were just like, "Yeah, shut the fuck up. We're done talking about this." Like, so, stupid argument about like of course water's wet. Like, jeez. You're like, no, but it's not wet until it touches something. It's like, no, it's not. Please. It's like that whole entire fucking like, what can be a hot dog? It's like, is an ice cream sandwich a taco? It's like, just not like fucking. Who cares, man? Pointless discussions just to annoy you. Also cool. I don't think we got to a swimming section yet, so kind of cool. Interesting that it just happened in like the post game, but sure. Now I get to swim. Loop. Oh, never mind. Oh god, I'm lost in a literal void. Was I supposed to come in here? Maybe go this way? Oh god, I can't see. I can't see! Maybe not. Oh, no, this way. Oh, I see. There we are. The other way, dummy. Clearly. Duh. Now where? awesome. I love always go nowhere. Unless it doesn't. Unless this is one of these other, well, very dark hallways that kind of go somewhere. No, it's not. Oh, okay, this way. You didn't want me to get lost? Don't make it so dark, yeah? I've been seeing that you've been patching this game. Hmm? Patch it so it's not so dark. I like that. Can't fucking see. Okay, I think that's kind of obvious where to go then. Different color. Hmm. Getting Majora's Mask vibes a bit. Or is it there's that Jesus. If I can turn on the bass for you. There's that pirate grotto area. We like spend an X amount of time underwater. But... well, this way. I was assuming blue. Blue means the way to go, right? Unless we go up this pipe. Yeah, pipe. And this is where it begins. We're back to Area 1. Kinda. Oh, not really. This looks a bit different. A little bit. But what's the lore? Type in the entire lore in the comments. Or make it up. I'll believe you. See if there's like a lot of like this, you know, stuff they made for the internet, you know, made up. I think like I was listening to somebody talk about like ages ago, there's like all these like mythical creatures. Like where they came from, like, you know, there's tales like about like, you know, Flatwoods Monster and like Mothman and Sasquatch and all this. But then there's like Slenderman, and it's like, yeah, we just made it up on the internet. Oh, ball. Balls. Oh. Oh, jeez, that's not right. He's gonna go to floor 666. Oh no. 404. I guess that's also probably like an internet thing. Because if you don't know, 404 is that's supposed to be like a hit reference, probably. But yeah, 404 is the error that they give you when you can't find the page. If you try to type in a search function area. Oh, that's just balloons. But yeah, when they can't find the page, they'll give you error 404. So yeah, just happened that one balloon just happened to be red. So and I was like, ooh, it reference? No, coincidence. Yeah, that makes me want to go back and watch the original TV special for it. Because obviously there's the new movies, but I remember I watched the TV specials when I was like quite young. I don't think I really got it, but there's some like a lot of stuff which I like appreciated later on, like when I watched it when I was older. Much like Trigun. I remember I watched that when I was quite young and didn't really get it. And then I watched it when I was older. I'm like, oh my god, it's so good. Right, so it's a little bit warped perspective of it. Place is on a bit of a slant. Reminds me of what was it, Cloverfield? They made one of the sets entirely on a slant, but you couldn't tell because like the movie was being shot from like a first person perspective, so it just looked like that, like walking weird for like one section of the movie. So they spent all this time making like the set entirely slanted, where like it you wouldn't even be able to tell. I think this way. I can just still swim, right? Yeah, it's fine. I'm like Donkey Kong, can breathe forever. Well, until the new games, but I remember that was like one of the things that I'm like, oh, that's sacrilege. Was in Tropical Freeze when you need an air meter. I'm like, oh god, it's like law that like Donkey Kong can breathe underwater. No, not want to go down there. What do you think, creaky chair? I think that might be right. I think this might be a dead end, or maybe not. Or maybe that was like an alternate way to come up. I'm guessing that might have been the idea. You come up here and then you just get faced with this creaky chair, right? Yeah, I guess. Makes sense. Makes sense. Man, this fucking post game is extensive. Or maybe this was like shit that I didn't put in the initial game. Wouldn't be surprised. It happens all the time. You just like make like way too much assets than you actually need. So what do you do with the rest of the stuff? Or maybe this was. I'm not sure if this was like a crowdfunded thing, this game, or. But maybe that might have been a. Maybe this could have been like a demo that I could have like given away for free early. Being like an exclusive cut from the game before you actually get it later on. Get this one for free, right? I could see that. Let's see. Grandma's creaky house. Oh, fucking hell. Made the hairs of my toes stand on end, or I don't know, like, what was that sensation like where like can like feel like, you know, the jump like go through like your whole entire like not like your body, but just like you can feel like in your toes. Couldn't see. You can feel like go down your legs and like to your toes. Trying to tell your legs to get the fuck out of there. Oh, oh. Very shallow water. Hey man, that wouldn't support shit. This game not realistic. I want my money back. Also, is there anything else out here? No. I do like a lot of the imagery in this game. Very cool. Though a lot of it is built like stuff that already existed, right? Like you have this impossible geometry. You have a hallway that's over there, but then when you come out here, there's nothing, right? Well, I guess. Oh, it is like. Yeah, it's like the shadow of the hallway, but it's only like when you're in here that it actually appears. Where's the boundary break episode for this game? Show me how it's done. I'm assuming it just loads in when you go around the corner. Would make sense. Oh, cool. Ooh, I like this area. Very cool. Nice. Reminds me of those like old-timey train stations a bit. I think you can still like find a bunch of those that are like train stations that are just like massively huge. They're like built in like the 1900s or like late 1800s. They're just like still there. Versus here where they're just tearing down the train station, just like making new ones. God. That's what they're currently doing. Like for a lot of the train stations here. They're just like modernizing a lot of them. And I remember I saw like a a not like a poster, but like an advertisement or something like that, where they're like, oh yeah, you know, new train stations come in the year 2024. It's like, really? It's like 1 year after, 1 year behind schedule. Like they're still working on that shit. It's like, yeah. Yes, you guys expected it to be done by now, but what happens? An octopus, scary. Getting flashbacks to Diddy Kong Racing. Oh no, here they come. Just buy like an inflatable toy just to like have in your house for like no reason. Just because you can. Yeah. I could probably do that, just like buy like an inflatable pool. Fill it up, but God. Just like wouldn't want to imagine the mess if like something went wrong. No thank you. Wouldn't want to deal with that. Just casually flood my carpet real quick. No big deal. What even is water damage? Be interesting that this is a lot, considering that like probably like a lot of people would have like signed the crowns and be like, all right, that's it, time to wrap it up. That's what I was almost about to do, but jeez, it just keeps on going. Oh, do I not? Okay, never mind. Thought I went that way, but I'm assuming I have to go through this blue door. That's usually the indication, right? Where to go. Ah, I can get up here. Okay, good. Got it. Or I can go further. Oh. Choices. I don't know one of those. I guess the. Oh, am I down here now? Oh, I'm down here now. Oh, I see. Oh, cool. Yeah, remember when I was up there before? Ah, now I'm down here. I saw that worm that's broken through there, and I was like, that seems familiar. Or a tentacle. Or a genicle, or whatever it is, but... Yeah, it's because I was up there before. Now I'm all the way over here. Got it. I see. Because wasn't there another door up there, or... Yeah, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. We're taking either ors. Fine. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Yeah. Hey man, I didn't mean it. Yeah, okay, I'll be quiet. Yeah. Yeah, apparently like what I've been hearing recently is like there's always a stigma about people. This looks familiar. Actually, I don't want to go this way. There's always a stigma about like people making like noise at theaters and whatnot. And for what I've been hearing recently, apparently like a bunch of people have just been going to theaters and just like talking like a full volume and jeez. It's probably not that way everywhere, but it's very strange. It's like, why would you go to a theater and just talk? Yeah, it's probably like a good thing that I haven't like been to a theater in like over a year, because I'm pretty sure like the last movie that I saw at a theater was like Sonic 3. Oh, okay, that's different. Yeah, and that was quite a while ago, so. So I still find it funny about like one of the films that got the most publicity ever to cinema. I think it was like the original Sonic or Sonic 2. It was like just before COVID hit, or like just when COVID hit. because obviously like they weren't able to change like the posters, so they had like Sonic posters up there for like months. So I remember there was probably wasn't many people outside, but the people that were. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there is spooky monster. There's a massive spider. So here's this massive enemy crab, and you hit its weak point for massive damage. What's up, man? You you just chill there, and I'll go down here. Yeah. Cool. 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 To be fair, it wasn't moving at all, except for the eye, but purely there just to freak you out. I did a little bit, but just a tiny bit. Got any secrets over here? Oh. Ah. For the people that are willing to look around. Let's put a little duck there, of course. The law behind the giant punctulating spider. You'll never believe it. Look it up on the internet to find more. Fuck. Fuck! How dare you. That scared the fuck out of me. Oh, and this is where you pull out the tape. Ah. We all looped around. But yeah, that scared the shit out of me. Just fucking slamming the door closed. Is that a photo of the spider? A little bit. What time is it? 3 o'clock on the dot. Is it a real clock? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna see if the minute hand moves in real time. Oh, fake clock. Can't animate this shit. Jeez. I could still hear that spider. Now it's slowly starting to fade. Back in the back rooms again. Did I sit in this chair? Oh, I can. And the old rocking chair. Oh, it actually rocks. Look. Now I'm the rocker. I was like half debating that of like eventually getting like a couch. I'm not like, no, I've got a couch, but like just like a single-seater couch. One of those like big, huge ones that are designed like with comfort. Eventually. Maybe. That might be a cool idea. But like, we're like barely any space up here, so. Like in my apartment's like very small. Like even my couch that has like a two-seater couch and there's barely any space for that, so. Yeah. I don't know. I could like probably move it over a bit and so I'd say. But like I can't like lay down on the couch or anything because like there's like not enough room on it, so. Oh, clowns. Tell your friends about the circus of values. Can I get inside it? Aha, this is my fantasy. Ooh, how dare you. Somebody's very specific fetish is to be eaten by a clown, and just a clown. Ah, this game was made for me. Is that? Oh no. Well, it's a Dead by Daylight theme. There was dun 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 dun. A little bit like it, not quite, but DVD pools crossover. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, did I win? I'm sure it just like cuts to black sometimes. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that's really it, or is this where it begins? Okay. Oh, there you go. All right. Well, I guess that's it. So there was a bit more, but it was like just more of the same. Like, okay, sure. Huh. Anything else? Visuals, graphics, contrast, exposure, saturation, white balance, tint. Did I unlock something there? You unlocked webbed feet. Could you imagine? Okay, well, I guess that's it then. Shit. Alright, not bad game. What'd that take me? 2.5 hours to see everything? Nice. Alright, yeah, cool. Alright, nice little game. I ironically wished it was a bit longer, but I guess, like, what else could you do, really? I guess. Okay, cool. Hmm. Alright, not bad. Um, hmm. Let's see if there's anybody on. Nah, that's alright. All good. Don't need to see anybody here anyway. But cheers if you're watching if you were here. Not entirely sure, but yeah, whatever. Alright. So yeah, cool little game. I don't think I'll be playing like any like more like backrooms as games, so it's cool just to check out. So, and at the end of the day, I did say it was cheap, so I think what movie tickets these days are running like $20. So hey man, also a longer experience but cheaper, so I'll take it. And even a better narrative than a average Marvel movie. Or say that. All right, yeah. So I should be back on sometime this weekend. So I'll uh, I'll catch you when I catch up with my regular game. So I'll see you then. Until then, goodbye.